Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Perfect Bag. My name's Clint, and today we have another one-take bag review. Very excited about this one because we are diving back into GoRuck territory for this. What is this? This is a double compartment bullet. So very excited to dive into this bullet review. There's already a bullet review on the channel. Make sure you go check that out. I've got all kinds of fun GoRuck videos you can go check out. Very excited to dive into this one today because I've been a little hard on GoRuck. And I'm excited to say today, I have found my favorite GoRuck bag ever. So we'll get that right out of the way. This is a good one. Okay, so you know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. What does that mean? You're going to get a straight shot, no nonsense, no cuts, no edits review from me. We're going to do an exterior and an interior walkthrough. We'll do that interior walkthrough in camera number 2, an overhead cam. After that walkthrough, you're going to get 2 things that I love about the bag, 2 things that could be better, and then an overall discussion about who might this be the perfect bag for. Let's get into it, everybody. This is the double compartment GoRuck bullet. The bullet name comes from the shape of the bag. Think about Bullet Bill from the Mario series, okay? You're talking about a bullet-shaped bag. This is a Ruck backpack from GoRuck. Rucking, if you're not familiar, rucking is walking, sometimes at a high pace, sometimes jogging, walking with a loaded backpack on your back. Achieves about the same for you exercise-wise as wearing a weighted vest, ankle weights, etc. You're taking a very simple mechanical exercise for your body, which is low stress and impact for your body, and adding extra weight. Okay, this is their smallest rucking backpack, but it's not really a rucking backpack in the sense that their Rucker backpack is. In that this is, not really the same deal as those big beefy 1000D kind of throw 80 pounds of sand in it backpacks, but it does have the same DNA in terms of construction. It is just much, much smaller. Now, GoRuck has lots of different versions of this bag, and we're going to talk about those at the end of this video. So stay on till the end of the video, and you'll get a chance to see a comparison of different sizes and styles of the GoRuck bullet. Very interesting stuff. This one happens to be a ripstop nylon in tidal blue with earth interior. And I've got to say, first, right off the bat, GoRuck has been doing some pretty neat colors lately. If you check out GoRuck's website, they just dropped some new Rucker colors, like a really cool mustardy yellow. Good stuff, good stuff. This particular bag in the ripstop came in 3 or 4 different colorways, and this one was my absolute favorite. I love how this looks. Love the color, and when we get the interior, man, I love the interior. I've done a few upgrades on the exterior. Okay, this came with black heat shrunk wrap paracord for the zipper pulls. I swapped it out. You'll be able to see this paracord up close. I swapped out my own preference for the paracord zipper pulls. A little subtle gray and white check here. And then I wrapped the handle. I did a video on how I did this handle wrap. You can check that out as well. Pretty simple style of wrap, but makes the bag tactilely a little bit more enjoyable for me. Okay, so what's going on with the exterior of this bag? We're going to get to the pockets, I promise, here in a second. You have one hook and loop, a 2x3 hook and loop panel. If you take that off, it's color matched and it has the GoRuck Spearhead logo underneath. Okay, this does come with a GoRuck patch that is color matched to the bag as well. Bottom of the bag is flat and padded. The bag does stand on its own, although it does lean. Why does it lean? We'll talk about that here in a minute. All right, on the back, you do have a fairly padded back here. You can see it's got a 6-pack. It's been working out. It has been eating a lot of chicken and broccoli lately. It also has bit of a bulge down here. This is like a lumbar support, and depending upon the size of your torso, this lumbar support may actually hit you in a weird place. It might feel like sitting in a car where somebody's adjusted the lumbar too much, or sitting in an office chair where the lumbar isn't quite fitting you right. The straps themselves are nicely spaced. They have attachment points all the way up and down. They've got matching hardware, color-matched hardware, I should say. And they feel tight. They feel smallish. So we'll wear this backpack at the end of the video, but I'll go ahead and toss it on now, just to kind of show you. They feel, and you can of course adjust them, they just feel not as good as other GoRuck backpack straps do to me. It's not bad, it's still comfortable. It just isn't quite as comfortable as I'm used to from GoRuck. As an example, and we'll pull this out again here in a little bit. If you look at these straps on the GR2, they're beefier, they've got some float to them, they're a little bit wider stanced. These straps are good. They're not bad. They just feel a little bit more restrictive. I don't know how to quite explain it. All right, that's the exterior. I should say this material is beautiful. It's a really nice ripstop. The handle up top is this tidal blue nylon, and it looks really good too. I just wanted to wrap it up. The zippers are color matched, and they are very nice. So once again, throughout, the quality from GoRuck is kind of beyond reproach. Like, they do a really, really nice job building these bags. The quality is never an issue for me. The price has been an issue for me. With this bag, the price was also an issue for me until GoRuck recently decided to put everything Tidal Blue on sale for just about 50% off. Pretty sweet. Dropped the price of this bag significantly. We're talking about this bag becoming, I think it was $120. And then this GoRuck bag went from being extremely overpriced to really appropriately priced and a great value for money. I wish they had a few more lower, like with these nylon ripstops, like the kind of essential starting place for each of their styles, where you could elect not to spend up and still get a high quality bag from them. I think, you know, who am I to argue with them on their very successful pricing strategy? But this felt like paying the right price for the product, and a delightful product it is. Let's get into camera number 2, and let's check out all the pocketing and organization on this really, really nice bag. Well, camera number 2, it is, and here is our bag. And take a look really quick. You can see that ripstop material, and you can see that kind of the bag changes kind of colors with, let me see if I can get you a shadow here. There we go. You can see the shading and shadow really change the look of this material, moving it from like a sea blue to a darker blue. But it's a really nice bag, and you can see also the color I went with for the paracord wrap for the handle. Okay, let's get into it. All right, I've always not liked this quick access pocket. Oh, I forgot to mention, little spearhead logo, very subtle, not a problem. I like that a lot. Very nice. And you can see for the first time the interior color choice. Boom. I love how I just love how this looks. That's really, really nice. That coyote ripstop, this tidal blue, they call it ripstop, but it's really, really cool. Inside this pocket, it's just a big giant drop pocket, and you can see what just happened there. When I flipped it up, everything dropped all the way to the bottom of the bag. No problem. Got my gaming device. Got my wallet. And I've got a power bank. So big pocket, and everything kind of drops to the bottom. Once again, I think maybe a missed opportunity adding a second pocket here, or making this one cut off at about here so that everything doesn't drop all the way to the bottom. But again, not a deal breaker. It's a fine pocket, and because there are lots of pockets on this bag, I don't mind at all. So let's open the first compartment. Remember, this is called a double compartment bullet. What does that mean? It means there's one compartment here and then the main compartment. So we're gonna, and both of them completely clamshell. So we're gonna open this bad boy up and look at this. What are we talking about? We're talking about basically a baby GR2. GR2 is GoRuck's multi-pocketed rucker. It's really nice. But inside here we've got one giant pocket, and then we've got a built-in organizer pocket up here. So a built-in little field pocket up here. In the contrasting coyote, the blue is the mesh here with the coyote behind, giving it a really cool look. This is, by the way, what the handles used, or the zippers used to look like on the outside. I left the interior ones the way they were. Inside this, you end up getting just a big giant compartment here, but also two little mesh elastic stretchy pockets. Very useful. I've tossed in just my little favorite pocket knife. This is a great one. I've recommended it many times on the channel. Link in the video description. And then my EDC flashlight and a little worry stone. But great pocket, great organization, and I found myself wanting to use this as the quick access pocket more than the quick access pocket. This is really good. All right, over here on the front panel, you have bisected pockets. Really, really nice. So you've got a top pocket here made of the ripstop with the coyote inside. Very nice. Tossed a bandana. Charger. Squeezy stress ball with positive messages. I don't know if I really need the positive messages, but I like the stress ball. All right. And then this stretchy pocket down here, excuse me, not stretchy, mesh pocket down here is another really nice pocket. Tossed a notebook in here. And you can just see it's in general, really well done. So pocket, 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 organizer. This front compartment section is literally amazing. Now we open it up again, this time to the main compartment. And inside the main compartment, we have a stretchy pocket here on this side. And when you zip it open, it's lined with the coyote again. I've tossed my gimbal in here, but it is a large compartment, and that stretch gives it a lot of space. So a really good pocket. And then over here, I've tossed in a couple of my favorite pouches from Green Room 136, just with first aid and some chargers. And then it's got a stretchy pocket back here, which I'm using as a tablet pocket. Again, ripstop. There's a little give to it. It's not super flexible, but it does have a pretty good give. Excuse me, goodness. And then over here, we have 2 rows of MOLLE attachment points, 4 full size, 2 half sides on the edge. You could clip really anything you want in here, but man, what a good look at what this colorway looks like. I just love this combination. I just absolutely love it. All right, we'll close up the main compartment now. And I'll show you, up top, there is a quick access pocket. And this quick access pocket is just okay for me, okay? It's lined with a blue soft feel, not like a felt or anything, but soft feel satiny finish. I've got some blue light blocking glasses in there. I've got my AirPods in there. I think that's all I've got in there right now, yeah. But it runs across the top. It's a little tight to get into. I don't know how I would do quick access differently on this bag, but like I said, I ended up using this front section here, as my quick access more than the quick access because of the organization. It just felt really good to do so. All right, that's not it. On the back panel, we have a laptop compartment that fits up to a 15-inch laptop. So I've tossed a Microsoft Surface Laptop 4 back here. Fits just fine, and it is really padded. especially on the back side with a frame sheet here, and then it's cushioned off the bottom as well. So really nice laptop compartment. Okay, I think we go back to camera number 1 now, and we talk a little bit about this. Well, wow. All right, so there is a lot going on with this beautiful, beautiful bag. You know what we do now? 2 things that I love about the bag. So the first thing that I really love about the bag, is the organization. It's been my chief concern with a lot of GoRuck bags is they're nice, they're well built, but it's just a rectangle with a zipper. So that has been resolved with both the GR2 for me, which I had not used until recently, and the double compartment bullet. The organization is not overdone. As an example, you don't have an admin compartment with pin slots and everything and credit card holders and all that nonsense. You've got useful pockets everywhere. And I really enjoy the design choices on this bag. The double compartment laptop bullet, baller organization, pretty perfect for EDC. Like, it's not too big. I'll show you again. I'll wear the bag at the end of the video. It's not too big. It's not too small. And there's just the right amount of organization. I found myself wanting to use every single compartment. The only, well, I'll get into it in a second. There was one issue with using every single compartment. But, man, really, really enjoy the bag and enjoy how it feels and looks. Great organization. The second thing I really like about this bag is the colorway. GoRuck, great job with choosing a beautiful colorway. The materials are great too, by the way, but the colorway is not exactly what I would expect from GoRuck. They made a pink and green one too. Keep it up. The colors you are throwing out there right now are fantastic. So tired of navy, black, olive, and coyote. This baby blue, I know you want to call it tidal. I know you don't want to call it baby blue. This baby blue and tan is really nice. And the mustard orange you put out, really great. So keep it up. The last year or so, there's been some cool collabs. There's been some beautiful colorways. Really like what they're doing with materials. Really like what they're doing with colorways. All right. Oh, and the ripstop, maybe my favorite GoRuck material that I've had. Yeah, it actually is. I like it better than the X-Pack. All right. 2 things I think could be better about the bag. One of them is that the bag slouches a lot. Okay, this is a function of the ripstop material, and I'm not sure exactly structurally how I would address it. You can see it's not slouching right now, but there's a lot of top compartment weight in this bag. Okay, you've got the quick access pocket, but notably, you've got that pocket that I just love. I think it's the best pocket on the bag. This built-in field pouch or kit pouch up here. It is really nice, but also if you toss a pocket knife and a flashlight in there like I do, and then you've got this top pocket too, that's a lot of top pocket weight, and then there's no additional structure on the bottom of the bag, and there's this kind of lumbar thing that already causes a little bit of lean on the bag. So I'd like a little reinforcement around the base of the bag, and then I would delete this lumbar situation completely from the bag and just go with padding like straight down. Yeah. The second thing that I want to talk about, now I'm not going to do what I always do with GoRuck, which is just, I don't know why they won't just put 2 zippers on the laptop compartment, because every time you zip up the laptop compartment all the way, your zipper is now completely hidden behind your straps. You can't quickly access. So if they would just do 2 zippers, you could put it wherever you wanted to. Urgh. But the thing that really is not perfect about this bag from a usability standpoint is the straps just aren't 100% on point for me. It just feels a little bit restrictive, and I think it's the size of the bag, but also the straps just feel a little pinchy. It's not a deal breaker. I'm actually keeping this bag. You're going to see this one up on the wall because I think it's, clearly the best GoRuck bag that I've had. And it's definitely my favorite GoRuck bag ever. And so I just, yeah, the straps aren't my favorite straps from GoRuck. The whole bag leans a little bit. It's not the perfect bag, but man, it's close. It is really, really, really good. And if you can get one used or on sale at the price point that they were throwing these puppies out there for, whoo boy, it's great value too at that kind of $120, $140 price range. When you start charging $250 for a bag like this, it just starts to lose its appeal for me. And that's unfortunately where a lot of the price points are on these bags. And you have to start saying, no, it's not worth the money. I can get more for the money elsewhere. So let's do some comparisons. This is, I should have said right off the top, this is an 18-liter double compartment bullet laptop bag, okay? They also sold this as a 16-liter, which I have right here, okay? And this one, brand new with tags, I wanted to show you the size difference between the two, okay? So you've got about an inch of height difference between the two. You can see it a little bit more clearly when I put the bags back to back like this. The bags appear to be exactly the same in terms of depth and just about the same in terms of width as well, okay? So you're really talking about the 2 liters of space is coming from the top of the bag, adding about an inch and a half of space to the top of the bag. It's a taller bag, which means that the decision between the two really comes down to torso size, okay? The smaller one I think is for smaller frames and torsos, particularly probably targeted towards a female user. But everything else is exactly the same on the bag. It's a good looking bag. And they called it Tidal Blue and Speed Tan, not Coyote, but a Speed Tan. And you can see that's the patch that came with it originally as well. So this is the unadulterated version of the bag. There is the handle and the zipper pulls and everything. So 18, 16, height being the main difference. I also brought out a super adulterated and changed. Look at this one. This is a 15-liter Desert Tiger stripe that I have modded quite a bit and added giraffe print to. But this is a single compartment, non-laptop bullet, and you can see that it is actually about an inch and a half taller than the 18-liter, but much slimmer because this is a single compartment bullet. And in a single compartment bullet, you've got the zipper on the front, no quick access pocket, and then inside you've got pocket, and then a stretchy hydration and or tablet laptop sleeve on the inside, okay? But the bullet is made in a couple of different varieties, okay? You've got the plain bullet, which is just the main compartment. Then you've got the laptop bullet, which is the main compartment and a laptop sleeve. You can see the back varies as well. This is just a plain back, no lumbar situation. And then you've got the double compartment bullet, and then you've got the double compartment laptop bullet. So the varieties are single compartment or double compartment, laptop or no laptop. And then a variety of materials as well in terms of choices that you have to make. They sell them in Heritage, which is a wax canvas. They sell them in Ripstop, in X-Pack, in Cordura, etc. Excuse me. So, overall, I really think if you have a minimalist, kind of smallish EDC, if you don't have a need for a large 25-ish, 27-liter backpack, you might want to look at the Bullet double compartment. It's really excellent. It's really excellent. And I've had a couple of Bullets now, and this one is by far my favorite, and I've had a lot of GoRuck bags. And this is absolutely my favorite GoRuck bag ever. Incredibly useful, a joy to carry. Yeah, and I love the color, and I love the ripstop. It's just the most usable, fun bag and user experience I've had with a bag from GoRuck. So, team at GoRuck, you nailed it with this. This is really good. and the price point is too high. The sale price point was maybe $20 too low. There's like a sweet spot. You know, maybe this is a $165 bag. All right, everybody. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough and the review. Everybody, please, if you're not already, subscribe, like the video, share the video, all that jazz. I really appreciate, as always, the love and support, and we will see you next time. Bye for now, everybody.